Hello everybody and welcome. So we are going to be doing the speaker test on the Nexus 7, as you can see, sort of. I mean, it's sort of blown out by the fact, well, the actual device is blown out more by the fact the screen's bright, but anyways, apart from that, what we have is two backfiring speakers, which you can see one there, and one up this end, so it is stereo in the back as far as I know. It's got some Dolby digital audio going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how this thing sounds, which should be good. But I wouldn't say it's going to be brilliant. I'm just going to make sure this doesn't have... No, it doesn't. Okay. Just checking it didn't have Fox sound installed. So this is going to be pretty much all stock. No equalizer, no, nothing like that. So let's go ahead and do our test. And of course, it's downloading. Just going to turn it over. So not fantastic speakers on this device by any stretch of the imagination, but they do get the job done. But they are not very, very loud, as you can hear. They do certainly... They're just not as loud as I thought they would be. There is a little bit of clarity to them. I mean, they sound good. Don't sound tinny, but they're definitely no match for certain tablets I've seen, and certainly obviously no match for the HTC One. So let's go ahead and do our coming home. Of course, my tests consist of on for the road, coming home, and wishing well. So hopefully this won't take too long to load in. Sorry this takes long. So skipping a bit. Yeah, you can definitely tell this thing doesn't have a whole lot of clarity to the speakers. Although it's meant to be stereo, the top one of this device, this one is significantly louder. The bottom speaker is not as audible, which is sort of annoying. But, you know, there's certain drawbacks you got to do for a certain tablet price range that this hits. So maybe that's the speaker's a pain in the ass, but you can certainly check out the Nexus 9, and that's not going to be a disappointment. So let's do the last song. Do the same thing. So as you can hear, it does have some audible bass to it, not a whole bunch though. It doesn't get distorted, which is nice, and at least it has decent trebles that are not like ear-burstingly bad, which is quite nice. So it's a sort of rounded sound. It doesn't sound as good as it could. I definitely think this could have had better speakers for its price, but really I'm not going to complain for the tablet's price. So let's move on to the next test. So now let's just do sort of the movie test. I'm going to call this the movie test because this is a trailer. Turn that over for you. That buffering. That freaking buffering. Let's just wait for it. I'll catch up in a second. Yeah, anyways, I'll leave it... Actually, no, I'll let it go further, but I'll leave it on the desk for you. Hopefully it'll keep loading. Oh, for God's sake. Arrgh. Internet, Jesus. I'm really sorry. This is what... Whatever. That's what happens when you own Virgin Media as internet. They are not great. As you can hear, for movies this will be suffice. Definitely the speakers having the Dolby audio that they do will suffice quite well for, you know, watching videos and movies and stuff like that. When it comes to music, it's not as great as watching movies and things with it. It definitely could have been better. You might be able to use the equalizer, which is in the Play Music app, to achieve some better results, which you can head into the settings to get to it and go equalizer. Oopsie daisy. There you go. Which you can head into here. You could set it up so that it would sound a little bit better. There's other things you could do. You could root this, install Fox Sound, install the kernel and then install Fox Sound mod that could support boosting the outputs of these speakers, which would definitely help. In terms, it does have stereo speakers, which is definitely something that I've been able to hear, and I can confirm that they are stereo by the sounds of it, using specific songs that I can tell the stereo in, which is awesome to know how to do. So easy. So yeah, not a bad tablet by any stretch of the imagination. The speakers are a little less than par, but you can do things to boost them if you wanted.